On Monday night, for a brief while, Patrick Mahomes got the Chiefs fans really tensed when he said that he feared the worst. And by fearing the worst, he meant his ankle injury. Mahomes had to be assisted to his feet after sustaining an injury in his left ankle in the fourth quarter. And for a while there, everyone wondered whether he would be able to finish the Kansas City Chiefs game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But fortunately, the Chiefs fans could let out a sigh of relief as things worked out for Mahomes, who was able to stay in the game and threw another touchdown pass to put the Chiefs ahead. And that's not it. Right after the Bucs scored to send the game into overtime, Mahomes engineered a 10-play drive that ended with a 2-yard touchdown run from Kareem Hunt to give the Chiefs a 30-24 win and an 8-0 record. And what was even special about this victory was the fact that they were 7-0 before the game against the Bucs, and if Mahomes hadn't returned by shrugging off his injury like a true champion, the Chiefs' dream of a perfect season and a three-peat would not have been fulfilled. And what exactly were Mahomes' words later on after the win? Let's have a look. The 29-year-old quarterback said, "Definitely scary. I think it hurt more just because it's the same ankle I rolled last week. So it scared me a little bit. When you don't know exactly what happens and you get that sharp pain, you always fear the worst." And yet again, Mahomes got Coach Andy Reid quite worried about him. Well, let's just say this isn't the first time Reid has had to experience the scare of losing his best player. Remember when Mahomes injured his right ankle in a 2022 playoff victory against the Jacksonville Jaguars? Coach Andy Reid pulled him from that game over protests from Mahomes and wouldn't allow him to return until he had gone for an X-ray. And this time around as well, Reid had told Mahomes that he was coming out of the game. In fact, he went as far as telling backup quarterback Carson Wentz to get ready. However, the 29-year-old cannot be written off like that, and Reid admitted that Mahomes might have the loosest ankles in all of America. Coming back from an injury that Mahomes suffered was something unbelievable to the 66-year-old coach. He's a competitor. "I told him I was going to take him out, and he probably wanted to fight me, so he's a tough kid," Reid went on to say in a post-game conference. And what could Reid do when Mahomes said that the injury wasn't as serious as the one from the 2022 postseason? He relented eventually, with the quarterback also being examined by doctors while having some mobility tests done on him on the sideline. Now that's what you call a champion. While you might think that the highlight of the game was Mahomes shrugging off his injury and guiding the Chiefs to a victory, the actual highlight of the game was when he was welcomed with a roaring ovation right after being taken off the field. As soon as he stepped onto the field again, you could hear the entire Arrowhead Stadium come together to cheer for their hero with a massive ovation. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was probably the highlight of the game. Good news for the Chiefs fans, as Mahomes has said that he would be ready to play in Sunday's home game against the Denver Broncos. He was injured on a non-contact play when throwing a touchdown pass to running back Samaje Perine. "I was obviously running for the goal line and was kind of committed to running the football, and at the last second passed to Samaj, and so I kind of awkwardly rolled the ankle a little bit." Mahomes further went on to talk about how he felt the pain, and that scared him a little, but that he had dealt with ankles before. "I just kind of laid there, and as time went on, the pain subsided." Well, Chiefs fans would be delighted to know that they will not be losing Mahomes to an injury, and can expect him to be fully fit within just a week.